Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, and we're out today looking at Mr. Jim's house over in Kenton, and we actually worked on this street about a year ago. I just can't remember the house. We do so much of this stuff. It's me and my brother and 30 guys running all over Atlanta, and we do pretty much everything except air conditioning and swimming pools, although we were looking to add air conditioning to Handy Andy next year. On this basement window, this is our basement French doors. This is a 27-year-old unit, and it just needs to be replaced. We really don't want to fix it. It's a metal door. It's rusted through. It's got rot in the center and rots on the left, so it'll be better for him to just go ahead and get a new door. So he can order the door, and we'll go pick it up and come back and install it for him. On the rest of his house, he's got a vinyl-sided house, which not a big fan, but he's actually, Mr. Jim's cleaned it 2-3 times a year and stayed up on it. You'll see some of the rot that we deal with, and we'll come back and catch this one in a minute, but this window right here is rotted on that left corner, and we'll get closer to it in a minute, but you see where that brick mold is in the far left corner, and then where you see this, the window sash right here is actually rotted in the corner, and then this sill is rotted as well. So that's a little more difficult repair. You'll see that he's paid somebody to come in here and replace this nose, this outside piece right here, with PVC. We just don't use PVC for a lot of reasons. It won't rot to let you know he's got a problem. And then the person that did this work was really sloppy. He didn't clean the window sills before he caulked it over. So all the mold and mildew that you see in there is trapped underneath the caulk line that he made. And plus he nailed this with air nails and never caulked anything. He just left that. And so on this window, the right side brick mold is rotted. Where you see that wrinkle right there? And the left side. And then what we'll go ahead and do on a bid for him is we'll actually come back and clean these windows up and repaint the brick mold all the way around and the sills and the noses. We won't bother quoting him to paint these actual windows because that'll get a little expensive. He doesn't really need to do that right now. You can see again a little bit closer what this fella did. See all those little holes in that nose right there? This piece? Never caulked and sealed it. That was a piece of tape that trapped some debris under it. And you can see the windows, like next year, he probably wants a budget to have us come back and caulk the actual windows and repaint those as well. And then he won't ever have to replace them. They're just starting to rot, like this bottom one down below. On the deck, he's got this right window here on the bay. The nose is rotted right here, this outward piece. And we'll replace it with back primed wood and seal it up. And you see when you get closer in on it, see the wrinkling? You can actually push your fingers right through that. So that's the trick there. The rest of these windows look pretty good. And then you can see the mess that the guy made with the caulk right here. Hate that. It really needs to be scraped out and redone. The rest of these windows, we would just paint the outer brick mold, which is this piece right here. One coat all the way around white, and then the sill and the noses. And that way it's protected good. All these windows back here are in pretty good shape otherwise. There's one more window on the terrace level we'll show you in a second. And then recapture this corner window. We do so much of this stuff, and you know, Ben Franklin had it right. That whole stitch in time saves 9. People partner with us all the time to just do basic, you know, gutter cleaning, maintenance type stuff. Catch it early before it gets expensive is what we like to do. And so this window right here, this is that right corner window again. See how rotted it is now? They put some Bondo over here, and now the sill is actually rotted all the way through. You can push your finger right through it. See the gap under the sash in the window now. So we'll piece this in back here and see how this air staple is, and the seam was never caulked. So it gets so much water in this corner. This is all rotted through now. You can see the wrinkling in it and down here. So we can actually repair that with wood, not Bondo. My brother cut some of that out, routed it out. It's like going to the dentist. We cut out the rotted stuff and piece in with back primed and sealed wood. It'll never rot, and it's a lot cheaper to do that than it is to replace the window. This window over by the HVAC unit, same thing here. You can again see how sloppy they did this caulk job. They just didn't clean it first. Everybody's in a hurry. Everybody wants to make money, and time is money, but you got to do it right. You can see the left brick mold right here. You can push your finger right through it. It looks like Mr. Jim probably has. This right side is okay. And then again, when you start looking at the brick mold, see where it's starting to peel up here? It's just starting to rot. But we see these all the time, and we debate with people. A lot of contractors will sell you PVC materials because it won't rot. And that's true. But if you think about your trim, you want it to rot. Because if your caulk fails, that PVC is not going to rot and let you know you have a problem until your wooden sills are rotted. Or it's trapping moisture inside the wall and you've got mold and termites and all kinds of stuff going inside the wall cavity. A lot cheaper to do that $90 trim repair than it is to do a $10,000 remediation or more. And we see those every day. So we're one of the companies that we're not going to sell you PVC anything. It just won't do it. The front of his house is in pretty good shape. There's one window up here above the door. We'll catch it real quick. She's got a beautiful yard out here. Sometimes I go bid jobs and I just sit in the yard for a while because it's so pretty. See that front window? The left and right brick mold is rotted and the frames are rotted. The rest of these windows across the upper front, we would paint those 5. Not the windows themselves, but just the trim around it. We're running all over Metro Atlanta. Some days you'll see me in that truck. Some days I'm in a conversion van. We got a good group of guys. Just be patient with us. Getting us is a headache sometimes. But once you're with us, you'll be happy that you are. We've been repeatedly named best handyman in Cobb County. We cover the whole Metro Atlanta area. Work for a lot of realtors. Do a lot of stuff. You can reach us at 770-912-2829. Sometimes you can catch me at 770-265-9017. I'm Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.